point blank, investing with right. Yeah. Came from that one store like late nights, same hoodie every day, but the brain bright. Writing futures on a food stamp card, I was dead tired. Dreams heavy as a crate on a hand cart, but I kept trying. Corner store, back wall, posted in the cold. Watching fast cash flow, hearts getting sold. I chose chalkboards over chalk lines. Turn war stories to a course and a sharp mind. Point blank on the screen, it was channel surfing. Till they heard Rod speak, whole panel learning. Took pain, turned game, made a blueprint. Every loss, every scar, every bruise hit. From the mud with it, yeah. From the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit, he refused to quit. Rock got a heart full of hustle and a mind that's lit. From the mud to the city, turn the struggle to a sermon every time he spit. Motivating, educating, that's the life he lived. It's my personal anthem. I was made for this. I remember thinking either risk or regret. Either dice on the curb or a desk in a check. Used to watch the older heads fade into the dust. Now they kids log in when they learning from us. Point blank, every lesson hit straight to the soul. Break the code, break the cycle, break out of that road. Ride talking about the numbers, but he teaching you worth. How to value every second that you breathing on earth. From the back row daydreaming to the front row. Speaking from a half-off plate to a full course. Teaching, I ain't flexing, I'm reflecting, I'm a living receipt. Proof you can leave that block and still stand on your feet. From the mud to the city, from the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit, he refused to quit. Rod got a heart full of hustle and a mind that's mud to the city. From the mud to the city, turn the struggle to a sermon every time he spit. Motivating, educating, that's the life he lived. It's my personal anthem. I was made for this. This for the ones still stuck in that trap. Watching your hope drip slow through the cracks. Cut the noise, hear right through the static. You can write a new script, that's a habit. New roles, new rules, new visions. Same soul, same fight, new mission. From pain to the platform, stories so vivid. Experience like no other, you can really go live it. From the mud to the city, from the corner to the office, doing it all legit. He refused to quit.
What it do, everybody? What it do? And welcome to Point Blank Experience. I am your host that sometimes does the most. It's your boy, Rod. And I want to thank everyone for being here. I have a special guest tonight. And I'm going to tell y'all a little quick story, man. She don't even know this, but this is the first guest that has ever asked me to do an interview. I always approach the people that I do the interviews with. I always reach out to them. And Cheryl, I was in a live. I forget how I put it, but I said something and she put a question in the comments. How can I be interviewed? And I said, well, it's real simple. Miss Cheryl, just email me. I gave her the email address and here we are. And we got a jam-packed show tonight. And I am so blessed and honored to have a business owner, a young lady that is making her own products. We're going to talk about that tonight. She's growing her own food in a garden. In her video, she said a small garden, but she's going to learn tonight on Point Blank Experience. Ain't nothing small. If you got it, it's as big as you want it to be. Also, she's making her own food. And I got one question. Do she even go to the grocery store? Do she even need to be near a grocery store? You know, your boy always got the questions, but it is truly an honor and a pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and bring on the screen. We've had enough hoopla prior to starting. I'm going to put this banner. If y'all have a couple of housekeeping rules, if you have any questions for our guests tonight, please put them in the comments. It'll be better if you put any emoji. I don't care if it's a ship, a plane, a piece of lettuce. I don't care what you put down there. Just put something down there. It'll let me know that there's a comment down there. I'm going to do some speaking real quick just to see who we have in the house. I'm not going to pull the comments up, but let me see. I saw Desmond was in here first. Nichols Journey Extra, and I may as well. And I'm going to go back up. We got PIA, Passionately Intrigued Arts in the building. Desmond is here about 4 times. We got Fats and Tree, One Crafty Sister. Who else? We got G Mama Grows in the house. We got Experience with Sassy. And we got my co-host, the lovely Keisha, just asking for a friend in the Heezy. And that's the house for the people in the back. We got Jerry Allen. We got Unbiased LLC. Man, let me see. Make sure I ain't missing nobody, boy. Hey, Miss Cheryl brought some people out here tonight. I know they ain't come to see Rob. We got Kizzy trying to slide by me. I see you, Kizzy. Nichols Journey in the house. And Miss Keys at the House of X. We got Winston and Leo. Together they make up the mighty House of X. We got 21 real homies in the crib. If this is your first time here, do your boy a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. Share this out. You can share with your cousin. You can share with your cousin. Share with somebody you don't like. If they busy watching your boy ride, they ain't got time to be messing with you, I guarantee you. Let me get through here. We got Mickey's Adventures. All right, man. Batman. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I done got big time. We got Mr. Babbitt in the crib. Oh, man. All y'all big time. But I don't think I ever seen Mr. Babbitt unless I went to his crib. He done finally got out that house, and he in my house, man. It is an honor. All right. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. All right. Let's get in here. Miss Cheryl, you ready? All right. She gave me the thumbs up and coming to the stage, our guest of honor, Miss Cheryl. How you doing, Miss Cheryl?
I'm great. Thank you all for coming, Rod. Thank you for having me. I've been watching you for a while now, and you have very interesting topics that I am definitely, I like comment a lot because it's an interest of mine to interact with, especially the topics you have. So thank you.
Well, thank you. And that means a lot. Sometimes, people do it, and I've been guilty of this. They do it for the views. They do it for the subscribers. They do it for the watch time. But with so many channels, I wanted at least one channel that people, everybody, not just this group of people or that group of people or people that like to travel or people that want to invest. I wanted a channel where everybody can enjoy Miss Cheryl. And for you to say that means the world to me. So I got to get started because you're gonna have me over here crying. But before we get started, hey, Miss Cheryl, I know in one of my lives you said that you was a descendant of Arkansas.
Yes. It's called Parkdale, Arkansas, and now it's Ashley County, I believe.
I've heard of Parkdale. I'm
It's
from Arkansas originally.
It's right by Louisiana.
Okay.
That's
Over there by Monroe.
Don't get me. I don't know about all that. I know about Baton Rouge, Lake Charles. We got there pretty quick because my grandpa was in Baton Rouge, and we went to go see him.
Okay. So reason I asked, cause hey, we might be cousins. Do you mind if I call you cousin Miss Cheryl for the rest of the night? I'm kidding.
You can call me your cousin even next week, but week after next, don't be doing all that.
All right. Now, so Miss Cheryl, so where are you originally from? We're gonna get right into this.
St. Louis, Mo.
Oh, you from the Lou? You ain't know I knew that, huh? You from the Lou?
You probably flew past here one day.
No, I rode past there when I was a little young whippersnapper, but it's been a long, long time. So, you still in St. Louis?
Yes.
Wow. So, I haven't even opened up my iPad to even get to the questions. I just have a question. Will you ever live anywhere other than St. Louis?
Not now, but when my kids were growing up, I wish I had invested in property, had acres of land, and showed them how to farm and things like that. But now,
Wow.
I got less years living now, so I don't feel like moving.
Okay, I got you. I ain't gonna touch that right now. I might circle back around to that. I got less years and all that. But so now, if you just had to leave St. Louis, just had to, where would you move to? Is there anywhere you would just go other than St. Louis? If you had to move somewhere. Now you're gonna have your garden. You're gonna be able to do all other stuff, the soap, the bubbles, I can't wait till we get to these names because I want to know how you came. Hey, ain't nobody listening, but don't pay attention to them people. You got a whole cleaning thingamajig with a spray bottle called I Can't Believe This, and you got to tell the people the red. I ain't gonna say it. You ain't
gonna say it on your live. They're gonna have to know how to read or buy the bottle.
Oh, I like it. Miss Cheryl video. She said you got to buy the bottle, baby. Hey, you're safe with me. So
no, I'm not gonna say that.
No, I was just messing with you, Michelle. I wasn't gonna let you. So, if you had to move somewhere, where would you go? I'm just curious. And if it's nowhere, say nowhere. We'll keep on rolling.
I have two places that I would probably move to. One is the outskirts of Atlanta, and somewhere in Arkansas.
Wow. Somewhere in Arkansas or outskirts of Atlanta. Now we're gonna get to your soap products. We're gonna probably get there quicker than I had planned, but
oh, that's okay. I said that's okay. Come on with it.
Oh, ooh, hey, don't tell me that. I got so many questions over here. You don't know. I've been all up on your YouTube channel. I might have been in St. Louis. I don't know. But
I ain't scared.
All right. And I ain't here to scare you, Michelle, but when you growing up in St. Louis, what was like when you grew up there? What was it like? Is it the same today as it was when you were growing up? I mean, I know that's a crazy question, and the answer is probably no, but what was life like back when you were growing up?
That's a pretty hard question because things are so different. And I had Southern parents, so we did Southern things.
Okay.
So we weren't, it was 10 of us. So we wasn't in the latest clothes, the name brand clothes or whatever. So they did what they could with what they had. And they did a great job at raising all of us. My dad was a strong man. My mom is a quiet, reserved woman. And yes, I take after my daddy, just in case somebody want to know. I take after my daddy.
So I heard that. I listened very well, Miss Cheryl. So your dad was a strong man, and you take up your dad. And I see it. I see it in the comments on my shows. I see it in the comments on other lives. You have lived, and you have so much wisdom and knowledge. And I can, through words, through reading comments like this, where I'm looking at the nickels, and a lot of people, everybody been speaking to everybody. And the same way I read and can feel this comment from Desmond, that went through and didn't put no @ symbol, individually typed everything. I feel that same passion when I read your comments. I feel that same, you remind me, and I was kidding with the cousin part, but you remind me of an aunt or maybe a cousin or just a close family friend of my mom or something. You just give me that sense of realness, that sense of genuineness, and that sense of love. So I feel I could see if your father was a strong man, I could tell you how you got this. So I gotta ask you, man. There was a guy on your channel, because when I interview somebody, I'm going to watch.
You talking about Big Daddy?
I don't know about no Big Daddy.
I'm telling you, that was Big Daddy. Anybody want to know? That's Big Daddy.
Is he AKA OGV?
You do what?
It said OGV. That's what he was rapping or something.
He OG, and his first name started with a V.
But that's AKA Big Daddy.
To me, you can't call him Big Daddy.
Oh, okay. I thought that what you
unless you try to tell me something.
Oh no, I ain't trying to tell you that. That's why I just say I ain't gonna be calling him Big Daddy, Michelle.
I'm putting it out there.
Hey y'all, we gonna have some fun tonight, man. If y'all have never been around Michelle in the live streams or checked out her channel, she tell it like it is. She said it the other night, just asking for a friend. Keisha and I were doing the classroom, and she said she only know how to be one way, and that's her. She ain't got no trying to remember all this other stuff that you got to do. So now, Miss Cheryl, I know you have this business, and I told you backstage. Now I'm gonna tell everybody out here, Miss Cheryl was trying to send some samples, but she somehow was turning these samples into full orders, but she was going to give them to me. And then there was an unfortunate situation, but she sent me an email yesterday. I'm not going to read it. I got it memorized. I don't have to read it, but the last line said, "This too shall pass." Am I right, Miss Cheryl?
You are correct.
So I told Miss Cheryl before we started, don't worry about sending me nothing. I'm going to her website and I'm going to purchase the items that she was going to send me. We ain't taking no for no answer, even though she might get me. That's all right. I'm having me some good soap. So, so other than creating your own company, what has been your biggest accomplishment in life, in your opinion? I ain't worried about the people. I ain't worried about the family. What's been your biggest accomplishment to you?
Raising my children.
Wow. I think I've heard that a couple of times. And why you say that?
Because they are educated. They're all married. They all have their own homes. Supervisors, intelligent, take care of the families, and they don't come home to mama and they don't beg for nothing.
Well, I think you got the perfect recipe to some great children. That's what I just heard.
Every vacation I've been on, I don't pay for anything. I have the money at times to pay for my own way, but they say no, Mom. And a parent has to feel good about that when they say no. You don't even go in your purse, don't go in your wallet. And not only that, they are decent people and make you proud. I had 3 high school graduates.
Okay.
That was that's a big thing where in my city.
Right.
It's a very big thing. And I can tell you what I did to kind of gear them.
Mm-hmm.
It was something that in my age you couldn't do. Was if a parent say something, that's just what it was. But I allowed my children to talk and to express themselves. And on Sunday morning at breakfast, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You're not gonna get in trouble if I did something you didn't like, or if another person in the family did something you didn't like, or you would like to say something that was positive. If you got a goal in life, I talked to them. I let them speak, and then we discussed what was going on, whatever it was.
That's amazing, Miss Cheryl, because I have a whole series on this channel called Real Talk with Rod. We're gonna dibble and dabble into that tonight because I'm gonna be 3,000% real. We did not have that in my house. And y'all, this is not scripted. Miss Cheryl has no idea what I'm gonna ask her, and I have no idea how she's gonna respond. We didn't have that in my house, and that's what's missing in a lot, communication.
Mm-hmm.
And allowing people to communicate. Speaking, right. And I like what you said, Sunday morning. I ain't talking about the rest of the week. I said Sunday morning. I ain't talking about all day Sunday. Sunday morning, say what's on your mind, positive, whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to say, period. Get it out, and we're going to talk about it.
Yep. And they are strong people, but sometimes they tell me what they think when it ain't Sunday, now. But ain't nobody ask you nothing, and they just tell me anyway.
They got a name for that, Michelle. They're just looking out for mama. That's all that is. That's
they be looking out for me because they sure be raising me. That's another part of life, is your children start raising you.
Wow. And you know what, though? I like that. I like to hear that. I like to hear, and I'm going to probably end this show with something along those lines, but we need more of that. Keisha and I, and from Just Asking for a Friend, my other co-host on my other show, Tanya, that's on the screen right now, we talk about communication all the time, but, and we talk about giving back, but there are a lot of children out there that get amnesia once they get grown and get on their own and don't look back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, right. I mean, I just said you had the perfect recipe for what I call great children. So, and you know what? That's a direct reflection. And I'm looking down because I'm pulling my cord. That's a direct reflection of a great mother. Let me say that. So, I had a great mother, and I still went against the odds. I did everything she told me not to do on purpose. So it's a testament of what you've done. So
thank you.
Now, you don't have to answer this question. I don't always ask this, but I want to ask because I feel like the strength that you have, you may or may not answer, but do you have any regrets in life? Anything that you regret? If you don't, we can pass, skip, jump, hop, double dutch, whatever we got to do. If you want to answer, it's up to you.
Regrets?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say no, because everything that happened in my life, it was a stepping stone to get where I am today. It's a learning lesson. You're going to have good and bad. You're going to have people come in your life. Just, I've had where I might have thought it was a relationship and it was just somebody passing through. And that's what happens in life, because, you know, sometimes you think of people as either he or she is the one, or you could say this is, you might feel a closeness, but that closeness might be just for a season and it's not for a relationship. And I had to learn that. And because, you know, back in the day, in my day, you don't know that, but back in my day, you didn't talk about relationships, and, you know, they didn't talk about stuff like that. So it was like a trial and error situation for me.
Wow.
And so,
I'm sorry.
And that's why, just like I didn't know what a bill was, and I was married and didn't even know what a bill was.
A bill?
A bill, electric, gas, water, sewer, trash.
For real?
I didn't know what that was.
Wow.
I know they said something about something when they, you know, parents talking and they say stuff about money or whatever, but they weren't talking to me. They was talking to each other. Wow. So I learned that, and did you know that bills come back every month? What?
You said what? Oh man.
Not only did my husband pay the bills, and he taught me that, but he forgot to tell me he gonna do this the next month too.
He forgot to tell you?
Well, I'm gonna say that because that's what I think, but I didn't get that lesson until the next month. And that's when I found out they come every month.
Wow.
What I'm telling you is, I'm not saying that they did what they knew. My parents loved me. They loved us. They did what they knew to do. Now, as a stepping stone, I took what they taught me, and they taught me a lot. What they taught me made me branch out to my children. I taught them what I knew and also what my parents knew. So remember when I said that I let them talk? The reason why is because they need to have an opinion. They need to be able to take care of themselves when they become adults. But I don't want the street to train them, so I'm gonna train them.
Okay.
You have to insert yourself into your children, and don't let other, well, I won't say don't let other people train them, because other people in a good way do have common sense or good sense that they can train your children, but let it be your responsibility. It was my responsibility to teach my children everything I knew. I was a beautician. And they learned how to be barbers and beauticians. I cleaned up the house, and I taught them. That's another thing, parents, because everything don't get a spanking. Everything don't get a spanking all the time. Sometimes you need to have the patience to train your children. I asked my children I taught my children how to clean up. Now, usually they just stay clean up. But how you know if they know how to clean up unless you standing next to them training them? You got to teach them how to do it, and then you get it where they are comfortable and you know they know how to clean the bathroom or wash dishes or whatever. And then the discipline come later on after you know that you have trained up a child. Then you go back and like sometimes they'll say they fight over whose turn or whatever, but at least train them to teach them how to do the things instead of all that yelling. You can talk to your children.
You know, my brother, you're right, because my brother and I, we missed a lot of like the sit down communication. But one thing we were taught is to stick together no matter what. I can't count how many.
Hey, excuse me, I have to answer this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll take a quick commercial while you're doing that. All right, y'all, thank you so much for everyone being here. As you can see, Miss Cheryl got a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and I'm not going to keep her here long. I'm watching the time. I'm not going to keep y'all here long, but if y'all have questions, please ask. We're going to be pulling up her products here in a minute. I got some funny questions because this is one of the biggest supporters, in my opinion, on the Points Blank Network. She's watched my investing channel. She watched this channel. I haven't even done anything on the travel channel lately. So she even listened to some music and told me about that. So y'all show her love, man, please. I'm soaking this in, and I am holding back a lot of emotion right now. So you back, Miss Cheryl?
Yes. Can you see can you see the young man I have with me?
Yeah. Who is this?
This is my neighbor downstairs. He earns.
How you doing?
How you doing to everybody? What he does is he walk my dog for me, and he take out my trash, and he get paid once a month, and he's learning responsibilities to be able to remember that he has a job. So I just want everybody to see what we doing over here.
And what's your name, young man?
Jakeem.
Who?
Jakeem.
Tell him what I call you.
She call me Alan.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you too.
Yeah, right.
Can I call you D or something like that? You ain't got no nickname, D?
I don't want to say my nickname.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Alan. Okay, Alan. I'm gonna get with Miss Cheryl because I like what I just heard. How old are you, young man?
I'm 11.
You're 11.
Yes.
And you walking dogs, taking out the trash, and making a salary.
Yes.
Son, keep doing what you're doing. You can go far in life. I already see it. Your mannerisms, your manners, the fact that Miss Cheryl brought you here and had enough belief in you to get on the camera. I'm gonna tell you, I rarely do this, but I salute you. Okay, I did 20 years in the military, and I salute you. Okay.
Thank you.
Expect something in the mail real soon.
Okay, let him know that you got to go to work.
Yeah,
You got to go to work. Yeah, we go. But hey, Miss Cheryl, now you brought him in here. I didn't. I had to show him some love.
You did, but that was his exit. I was reminding him he got to go to work.
Miss Cheryl, you trying to get me tonight. I see what you're doing. You trying to break me down. You trying to get me all emotional in here. You pulling all stuff. You got the kids coming in. You got the So look at that right there. What we just saw. And boy, this is working out perfectly. I promise this ain't script, but God is smiling down on this live stream. So what do you think of today's youth? That's one of my questions I had. What do you think of today's youth?
I think that I appreciate their knowledge in technology, but we're raising a bunch of people that don't know how to hold a shovel, dig a ditch, how to plant anything, how to communicate in a person to person. I think we're slipping in morals and standards.
Don't forget respect.
And respect, yeah, and respect, of course. We're dealing with it's all about me type people, and from what I don't know this is general. I don't know everybody's household, so I'm saying in general that's what I have ran into, and I would prefer or would want people to teach their children how to cook, and they don't have to be a cook, but at least teach them how to fend for themselves. If they're left alone, they can build a fire, or they can cook a meal, or if a husband or a wife leave, they can cook something.
Mm-hmm.
And microwave is processed food.
Yes. Now,
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry. You just got me excited when you said processed food. You got me
so
excited.
only thing I can say is that's just my belief, is that, you know, if anybody's in here that feel like they slacking on teaching their children, today is a good day to start.
You're right. Because you know what I always tell people, Michelle, we can't go back to yesterday. We don't know the future. We can control what's happening right now to a degree. But we have to put our best foot forward. Now, we're going to talk about this food, this processed food, but I got one question, and I'm going to jump straight into the food.
Okay.
If you could meet, now I always ask this question, nobody's ready for it. I ask it every interview, but nobody's ready for it. If you could meet one person that you've never met, celebrity, non-celebrity, regular, I don't care who it is, who would you want to meet?
Denzel Washington, are you kidding me?
Huh?
I'm asking Paulette. Paulette, can I meet your husband?
Who would Paulette?
Denzel Washington's wife.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Where my area is. Come on, man.
I thought I had to put my. I said, you better get us take it out of here. I was gonna do that, Michelle. I wasn't really here to say I. No, I'm like, who is Paulette? Okay, so Denzel Washington. I think I may have heard it. I've interviewed about 100 people, and I think I've heard Denzel. Why Denzel though? Why him?
I will not give the other women ammunition to take my man, because Paulette, just if the Lord stated she gonna leave before Denzel, you already know who's next. So what? I'm not telling them why.
Okay, don't get you. See, well, I had a question already. No, you ain't gonna tell me that. Then if you ain't gonna tell me your secret to this, and we about to get to it, Miss Cheryl, all this wisdom, and you kind of secretive. Yeah, you get me over here. You get me. What would the Cheryl of today tell the younger Cheryl? And you can think about. We could always circle back around.
I just, like I said, I just wish that I had a property. That's my biggest thing. Is having property in acres of land. That's my main thing.
Property and acres of land. Okay. And would that be to grow more food, or to
yes, for farming, because I would want a meat farm. And vegetables and trees, yeah.
Now let's talk about some food. So we talk about farming and gardening and this land, and that's what you would do. That's what Miss Cheryl would tell the younger Cheryl. So yeah. I was watching a video, and boy, I learned a lot from this one video.
Okay.
You was making some tomato sauce and some vegetable broth. And once again, I don't think nobody really paying attention to it. What was in that tomato sauce?
Was in my tomato sauce?
Never mind. I knew you weren't going to answer. I just wanted to see your reaction. Never mind.
I thought you said something. My bad.
No, never mind. I ain't say nothing over here. I was mumbling to myself. So now, when you were making this sauce, I didn't know it was so much to it, but you had your own tomatoes. And I was intrigued by the sauce as it was simmering in the pot. But then you had this contraption. It was like a super blender. It was about that big. What was that thing? What you call that? I'm serious. What do you call it?
Was it red and white with the tomatoes?
It was white with the tomato. I'll give you a description. If I was in court, I'd give you a description. It peels. It take out the stem. It get the seeds out and the pulp out, whatever that was, whatever color that was. That's what I'm talking about.
That's exactly what it is. What you just said.
A pulp remover, a steel remover.
It's a strain. I mean, it strains all the junk. It has different size cones with holes in it. It's a metal cone and it has holes in it. And depends on what you're grinding, what you're trying to do. And for the tomatoes, I don't want to do the seeds because I don't want the seeds in my sauce.
Okay,
and I don't want the skin in my sauce. Now, skin can be turned into powder. Skin, the rest of that can be turned into powder. It could be fertilizer. You can do a lot of things with all the waste, but what I would call waste, I guess, but it's not really. The meat, I mostly do Roma tomatoes so I can make sauces with it, or salsas, different things.
Yeah, I heard you talking about you made salsa. I think you made spaghetti sauce. I think, did you say marinara sauce, or was I tripping because I was getting some mozzarella sticks when I was watching?
You was tripping.
Okay, I was really getting some mozzarella sticks the other day. So now I'm gonna go and tell you a secret, and this is kind of embarrassing. Did I hear it correctly, or is there a tomato called a paste tomato?
Yes.
So
the meat is thicker. Like if you get a tomato, you got a slicing tomato, and the meat part of the tomato, you know how it's like a hose and it's got like a jelly thing in there and got little seeds. And when you're doing a sliced tomato, you got a lot of different separations. That means that the walls is not as thick or as compact as a paste tomato. The paste tomato is mostly meat and less seeds. And yeah.
Wow.
And it makes it thicker. It makes a thicker sauce, a thicker paste. You can make tomato paste. You can make ketchup. That's what you want to cook with. The other ones are slicing tomatoes. You put on like sandwich or what have you.
I try to make it a habit. And I had people I know ask me, why are you in the garden community? I like learning new stuff. And just watching that one video, I learned so much. And I challenge content creators, viewers, get out and watch different people. Don't get stuck in the mud. Don't get stuck watching the same old people. You never know who's going out there and who has knowledge. Just because they don't have big numbers, they could have just started. They could have got tired. They could have got sick. Who knows? So let's support these people. I want to read this comment, Ms. Cheryl, if you don't mind. L. Smith, we really need to take them under our wing. And she's talking about our young youth and love on them. Pray for them, teach them, and show them life is what they make it. But they have to put in the work. Yes. Yes, and I will say I like my favorite part on this, and I was debating. I wasn't going to say nothing about this at the beginning because I didn't want to set a tone, but I do want to set a thought. I'm about to make a thought. I usually on the classroom with Keisha and on Live and Direct with Tanya, we usually ask thought-provoking questions, but now I'm gonna make a thought-provoking statement, and I have to do this, Ms. Cheryl. But this part of this here, we need to love on them. We need to love on each other. And the reason I say that, there were people in Dallas today that went to work. They got off, they hadn't even got off work. They were halfway through their workday. School is out in Dallas. And at 12:47, a 911 was called. And a 2-story apartment building is crushed, and they're still trying to find people. I watched all the way up until I started this live. So let's love on each other. Let's stop the BS. Let's stop the hate. Let's stop the judging and the jealousy. Let's just enjoy each other. If you don't like somebody, get away from them. Everybody's not going to like everybody. Just don't try to bring them down. So that's a little note from ROD from PBE. All right. So, Ms. Cheryl, you make a lot of stuff from scratch. Like, can you tell us something? Tell me. I mean, everybody else going to hear it too, but what's some of the stuff you make from scratch?
That's a wide range, dude. That's wide. I mean, I make all my food from scratch. What are you saying? I mean, I feel like
that's what I wanted to hear. You make everything from scratch?
Like, like cakes, pie crust. I make my own noodles. I make bratwurst. I make bacon. all of my sauces.
Mm.
I do a lot. I make what do I say? Pickle relish, jellies. I just make whatever I don't know.
Do you ever have to go to the grocery? I know you
I
have.
do what beginners do.
You have to go to the grocery store. How often do you go?
Hi.
Excuse me, I'm on the line.
I don't mind if you want them to come in. They can come in. Hey, we chill over here. Okay, never mind. So how often do you go to the grocery store? Do you ever have to go?
I have to go for like flour,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, I have meat. I don't have meat because I don't have, I don't have animals.
Okay.
Yeah. I think flour, milk, cheese.
Don't you slow it down?
You seem
I don't know the staples,
you
salt.
seem to have a pretty busy, a good life. You stay busy. What's a typical day like for Cheryl? I'm just curious. What's a typical day like?
A typical day for me is
Okay.
for the morning. I take care of elderly lady for 4 hours. I come home. I take a nap, and then I cook. Typical day. Oh, and I watch. I got my plants.
Okay. So bacon and all that stuff. Now, do you make clean? I know you have the cleaner. You have the all-purpose cleaner. We're going to pull up your website in a minute. But do you make like your own detergent or anything? Have you thought about that, or do you already do that?
I thought about it. I can make my own detergent, but I have a lot of products, and I just didn't dive into it. But yes, I make my own. You talking about laundry detergent?
Yes, ma'am.
I make my own laundry detergent and fabric softener. Yes.
Wow. Hey, Unbiased has a question. Did your parents have any land?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Hey, L. Smith agreed with you with Denzel.
Who said that?
F. Smith. She
F.
got Denzel.
I know where you at, F. Smith. You can try me if you want to.
hey, don't nobody else say they want Denzel because Michelle ain't having that. You better find you another one. Oh man.
Let me sit up straight now.
So you make your own detergent.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get on my little thing here about, and I'm gonna jump around. Usually I can't even believe I went this far in order. I'm watching the time. Mm-hmm. So how long have you been making soap products?
Since 2016.
Okay. What up, bro? Was it something that
broke?
You were speaking to broke too?
Yeah, of course.
I've been waving. If you see me do this, don't think I'm tripping out. I'm just kind of waving at people on the low. So since 2016, you said? I'm sorry.
Yes.
What led you to start making your own soap?
Well, I'm gonna try to put this. I'll tell you all this. Mm-hmm. When I get done with this explanation, it's gonna turn good. It's gonna be a little sad for a second, but you can see I'm okay. Okay.
We keep it real over here, Miss Cheryl. We keep it real. So
I used to be a supervisor, and I was supervisor over maintenance. Mm-hmm. And I was teaching a guy how to strip the floors with the buffer, with the scrubber. And I slipped and fell and busted my head. Mm-hmm. And I had brain bleed. And then 3 months later, I had a heart attack. So I was laying in the bed, not feeling sorry for myself. I lay in the bed because I had to. I had to learn how to redo life. I didn't, PTSD came about where I couldn't function. But over time, I started getting well. I struggle with one thing. Which is not important to tell anyone, but I do still have one struggle. I'm not violent in most cases. But anywho, so I started looking at YouTube, and I looked at YouTube and I learned how to make perfume. But perfume, you got to use a whole bunch of ingredients. You got to wait a while. You got to do this. You got to do that. So as I was searching YouTube, then I searched on how to make soap. So to make soap, you can make soap, but then you can make soap. You have to you can look on YouTube and learn how to make the soap, but you have to get the feel of making it. You have to know what you're doing, and that takes years. You get a start on YouTube. They tell you some of the things, and some of the things they don't tell you. And so you just have to keep working at it until you get it right, and just broaden your mind. Then I started making my cleaner. I made the cleaner, and I didn't know it was a cleaner. I was making something else. And when I made the cleaner, it cleaned off something that was done with construction, and I couldn't get that stuff off the door for nothing because it was real black and nasty. So something just told me the stuff that I just made, put it on this damp dish towel and wipe the door, and it all came off. Cleanser, bleach, nothing came off. Nothing made it come off until I made that cleaner. And when it came off, that's how I named that product.
Yeah.
And right. And my oldest brother told my mother and me, he said, I fell down. He said, Cheryl fell down and became a chemist.
Wow. So what some originally thought, like you even started before you told the story, some people, it was going to start off a little sad, but the ending.
Mm-hmm.
So what started off as a bad situation, unfortunate situation, ended in a blessing.
Yes. And the job retired me.
Mm.
I didn't have to work no more for nobody.
And that is a great feeling, Ms. Shirley. You just said a mouthful. You didn't have to work for nobody. I ain't worried about sounding proper saying anybody. You don't have to work for nobody.
Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh no. What did I tell you before you started?
Mm-hmm.
This is your show. I'm just hosting. So you can say blurt out whatever you want to. I don't mind. This is your time to shine.
And this is what like I try to educate as much as I can anybody that want to listen. But I'm just what my story is. You can lay down and feel sorry for yourself, or you can get up and do something. Don't nothing hurt a failure but a try. Try it.
That's it.
It's just that simple. We got a will to do and a will not to do. Do it.
You know, I'm looking at the comments, and I've been what we call starting them because I'm gonna pull them back up. When you were talking, I didn't want to interrupt your story, and I was trying to keep on screen, but I've been going through them and starting them. There was a lot of people that had a lot of great things to say, and I want to start right here, and I'm going backwards, so I'm going to go up. But Charlene said, "Way to turn around a situation that could have been devastating," and then I'm gonna have to mark that because I'm gonna go to the ones that I started. There was so many of them. Just asking for a friend, say wonderful children. And then Big Rick had a joke, said, hey, Cheryl, we were promised 40 acres and a mule and ain't got none of it. And I would tell you, I'm not going to even get on that one tonight, boy, because this will go from interview to me preaching probably. But I will say, Miss Cheryl, your testimony, and I'm gonna call it a testimony.
Mhm.
You may not have known it, but you just encouraged somebody to fight. You just encouraged somebody to believe, keep going. You know, we have people that didn't go through something so traumatic, and I heard you say PTSD. You suffer.
Mhm. Mhm.
We have people right now that didn't go through anything like that, and they still haven't figured it out. So I again, it's an honor and a blessing to have you here. And I don't think you know how many lives you touch. I'm gonna have to scroll back up because I think this thing did its own thing. It looked like some of the comments may have disappeared, but I'm gonna keep going with this because you everything you just said. I don't even want to say anything behind it. You just said a powerful word, and hopefully everybody in here got it, and the people that watched the replay. I remember you said in one of my lives that you had an accident and it caused a brain injury, but I never asked, and I wasn't going to ask on the live in the night. You had a chance to share that with everyone. I didn't know when I wrote that question down about how long have you been making soap products and what led you to it. I didn't know that was it, but let's talk about some of these products. So I'm gonna pull up your website if you don't mind. If you don't mind, if you don't mind,
You don't mind that.
huh?
I said, you know, I don't mind that.
All right, then. Let me get back to the home page here. I haven't shared it yet, so don't think I'm tripping out. Let me make this a little bigger. And let me see if I can stretch it out any more so we can I want to make sure people can see it. For the people in the back that's hanging out, we want to make sure. Let me go ahead and share my screen, Miss Cheryl. And right here. And here we go. Cheryl's Bubbles and Things. Make sure everybody can see what I'm seeing back here. And there we are. Let me take down this comment while we look over this. And I'm going to be navigating through this, and I'm going to have some questions for you. First thing I'm going to say while I'm over here getting to it, I won't be able to see the comments, so I'll be back to those in a second. But one thing I like, right, and I'm going to point out some stuff. I do use quite a bit of websites on my other channels when I'm going over stock charts and all that. Explore 100% handmade, natural, and chemical-free self-care products for a healthier life. Ladies and gentlemen in the comments, we need to get this product. We need to be sharing this on our channels. I can't tell nobody what to do with their channel. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. It's people like Miss Cheryl. I need to start sharing products because everybody right now is talking, and we're talking about it because we're starting to realize all this stuff that we've been buying, our ancestors have been buying. We used to say we didn't have any knowledge. We didn't know any better. But when you know better, you do better. Now we know better. We're starting to educate ourselves. We're educating other people. And there's so many chemicals and so many bad products and things. When I see 100% handmade, natural, and chemical free, I'm in. I don't have to ask any more questions. So, Ms. Cheryl, please feel free to jump in. I can't see you or the screen. All I can see is this website. Now, Grounded for Men. Now, how did you come up with that name, Grounded for Men?
I got the name Grounded for Men. I was talking to Stacy in Hands in the Dirt.
Uh-huh.
And I said, you can go ahead and name the soap. You know, I started running out of names really with different soaps. And I was talking to him, and I told him the scent and you know, the backstory on it. And he said, Grounded. And that's what it's called, Grounded. That's how it came.
So you took something so simple and gave it to a name of a product that is selling. And that's genius. Sometimes we overthink stuff. And I could look at your website, and I love how you came up with some of the names. I have questions, but not the one we already couldn't get out of you, but I know what it's saying. So, and hey, Charlene Hill, who I've collaborated with, actually I've had the opportunity to interview her on this channel as well. She does a lot of healing and different stuff, and can really relate to what I'm talking about, getting away from the chemicals and all that. Question: were you always a positive person before the fall? Before you had the fall, were you always this positive? I'm gonna bring your thing back up, but I don't want to.
Because the I worked for the largest retail store, and some of the people were, they called me Miss. The name of that store starts with a W. And when I asked the Lord for my job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a difference. If you just go in and work, you working for yourself. I asked the Lord for the job, so I'm gonna go to work. I know I got a time to start and I got a time to get off. And if it's too much for me, I know I get off at 4. So whatever they got, it'll be all right. But I don't know. I just work. You ask somebody for a job and you go there to talk or sit down on your butt. What you ask for a job for? And then, you training up children. You want them to see work. If you are asked to work, or you ask somebody for a job and you go and what if you ask somebody for a job and you got a family and you got to come home and say you got fired because you stayed in the break room? You got fired because you stayed in the break room. Is that a real responsibility? I mean, is that being responsible?
Not at all.
So when I go for a job, or when I work for myself, I work harder for myself than I did the job. I got to say that. And it's a reason. But every time I went for a job, I put the Lord first. He the one who gave me the job, and he the only one can take it away. All that stuff that go on, all the drama that goes on in jobs, I wasn't worried because I didn't ask them people for a job.
Wow.
Now, when he told me to move and I didn't, he sent people in there to tell me, I got a job for you. I like your personality and I need you to work for me. And I'm saying, no, I'm good. I like where I'm working at. No, I'm good. I like where I'm working at. So I stopped working, didn't I? When he tell you to move, you probably need to move.
No doubt.
He sent people.
No doubt. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit of something, Cheryl. I probably share. I know I've shared this on my channel several times.
Mm-hmm.
God told me to move several times, and I didn't listen. And He gave me so many chances to move, and I took so many opportunities not to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Then he started pushing me a little harder to move, and I still didn't move. 2009, I went to the hospital. I had blood clots in both lungs. They told me if I'd have waited one more day, I would have been dead. As soon as I got out of the hospital, I was back to the same old ride. In 2024, he gave me such a push, I couldn't do number 4 and sit my butt down.
Yeah.
And when well, first of all, I say, I ain't trying to, I wasn't trying to negotiate nothing, but I said, hey, if you let me stand up again, I'm going to do what you've been trying to tell me to do for years. And that's where I am today. Yeah. So thank you for that testimony. Thank you for that testimony.
Yes. Thank you too, because we both did that. We both got a testimony, and it's a strong and powerful one.
That is I put it in the chat. That is the website for Cheryl's, the link for Cheryl's website, which we're about to pull up. But she had a question. We had some questions. I want to get there. So let's get back over here. And I saw Charlene's comments say, I'm going to pin your website. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something, Cheryl. Let me take this down.
Okay.
I'm going to pin your website until I forget, which is going to be a while, in every video that I do going forward. Every video, every live stream. Right now, I have 3 channels that I have a total of 7, but I have 3 channels that I'm really focused on, which is this one, I invest in another one, and the music channel I just launched. So your website will be in every one of my descriptions, not just this one. Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow.
So now I want to say something about this here, man. I know money's a little tight, everybody, and I ain't even trying to take nothing out of nobody's mouth, out of your pocket. But $8 for a bar of soap that's natural, especially if you may have skin conditions. I'm somewhere between eczema and psoriasis. The doctor can't figure it out. So I know that Miss Cheryl has a soap or a couple of different products that it's not going to cure it. And I'm going to read, I'm not going to buy it and expect a cure, but it's going to help relieve the situation. So now I do have, now very nice. I think I got that one. Does it smell like berries or am I just totally off tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Now these crumbles, tell that what's some crumbles? What's these some what you do with them things? I can't see myself, so if I'm looking crazy, y'all.
Okay, these are bad crumbles. Am I on the thing? Because I can't see.
Yeah, you're on the side. You're over there on the side. You can get up, do what you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I can't see. Okay, these are the bath crumbles, and what they are is bath bombs. Now, when you purchase a bath bomb, it's one bomb and it goes in the tub, or in the foot tub or the bathtub. You just paid a lot of money for a one-time use thing. I did the bath crumbles, and you can pour in as much as you want to pour in. And that's how that came about. And these are made with Epsom salt and oils, different things that goes in bath bombs. And I call it bath crumbles because I crumbled it all up and made it like that instead of making it in a bomb, in a ball.
So what I'm getting out of this, because Miss Cheryl, I'm a businessman. I'm a for real serious businessman. So what I'm getting out of what you just said, let me take this comment down. Let me make sure I can see you if you're about to get on to me. You using every bit of your product to make sure that, like the little gentleman that just came in, that you're giving back to the community. So you're not throwing stuff away just because you made your soap. You taking the crumbles and you created the crumble for.
No. That's two different products.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I want to make sure because I misheard you then. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
You ever heard of taking a soaking with Epsom salt bath?
Yeah,
like
I soak with Epsom salt. I use Epsom salt.
Well, that's what that is, but it got more stuff in it.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now. Okay. Let me hit this little view more. I think it was another thing. So, I want to get past. All right, now, caramelize is just a caramel smelling soap right here.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Now, this eucalyptus. If I was somebody watching this live stream and Rod didn't ask this question, what's the benefit of this black eucalyptus, if you don't mind asking?
It's an exfoliating soap.
Okay.
I got it written down, and forgive me, y'all. I do have.
Oh, don't worry about it. Hold on. Let me see.
Let me tell people. Let me show. Let me do this.
Okay.
What I have is a description that comes in every box that I pack, whether it's got this type of soap or not.
Okay.
I have red soap, purple, clay. These are all my clay soaps. I have red, purple, yellow or gold, green, kaolin clay, bentonite clay, and those are all my clay soaps. I have activated charcoal, which is called that's black soap, and then I also make oatmeal soap. Now, all of the descriptions, I got it typed out. When you buy it, it'll tell you all the description. And also the descriptions are on my website. So I can't memorize everything that everything do. But I do know these are all exfoliating soap except the oatmeal soap. The oatmeal soap is for soothing, like if you got eczema or psoriasis, if you have itchy skin, something that's gonna that you need a coating on your skin instead of the other clays exfoliate. They take the impurities out of your skin, and it depends on how severe your impurities are in your skin. Like if you have, like if you use the red clay, is probably milder than the black oatmeal. I mean, the black activated charcoal and the green charcoal. Just all, I mean, the green clay. It just all depends on your specific skin, your skin type. So, like some, and I also have how often you need to use it. So it's like a regimen, and I'll put it like this. I'll say this too because I thought of it today, and I shared it with someone. With the makeup that is worn today, I believe that anyone that is wearing the makeup, how they're making their faces up today, need an exfoliating soap. That is to get the impurities out of your skin, and then you need to follow up with a some type of an antiseptic to close your pores. Because only thing you're doing is adding more and more products into your skin, and eventually you are not going to be beautiful.
Hey, y'all heard that, and I'm listening to it because I want to be beautiful. I'm listening to it. You know, but
it's going to take some time. But it's only so much you can get. So much of this stuff you can get into your pores. When I was growing up and we wore makeup, we did exfoliate. But that, I don't know if that's a thing now or not, because I don't venture out. I don't, you know, in certain places or whatever. But I just want you all to know that if you are using makeup, don't just wash your face, or you do need some kind of exfoliant, because you need to get the stuff out of your skin and also close your pores back up.
Man, you are just a wealth of knowledge. And he was, man, you'd have been on it. You want to come back? When you want to come back, we can talk some more. I'm serious, Cheryl. Hey, closed mouths don't get fed. I ain't waiting. I'm actually.
Hey, that's what you said to me, and now I'm on here.
Yeah, there we go. So,
hey, right, I got one thing to say. Now, I don't know how many people, you know, y'all know I wear glasses, okay, and I can't see all this stuff. But I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think that I know I sent this live out to a lot of my friends that's not on YouTube, and a lot of family members. So they might not be savvy on the YouTube thing. So why don't y'all go ahead and hit the like button? Friends, family, can you hit the like button? And you can also subscribe to Points Blanks. Okay, you can subscribe to that. You can, but you can even have a comment. You can make a comment, people that I sent the message to come on this live. You can make a comment, but don't tell my business. But you can make a comment. Hit the like button. Show me, like what Miss Shirley say. Show me that you love me just a little bit.
Man, boy, I tell you.
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
But let me get myself together, because I wasn't expecting that. You know, yeah, I agree with Miss Shirley. Everything she just said. Hit the like button, comment. Hey, don't tell her business though, because I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all telling her business. So please don't do that. But you didn't have to do that, and that means a lot. And man, you know, I'm telling you, Miss Shirley, I'm rarely lost for words. Rarely. I talk for a living, because this Points Blank Network is my business, and I have other things outside of that. But you done stumped me tonight. You just got me so full of emotion. And I'm gonna end this live with a song that I released today. Well, I'm actually gonna release on my music channel right after this live. And I didn't think about you when I wrote it, but every time I hear it, since you've been coming to my lives, I think about you. I'm gonna end the live stream with it. Not right now, but when I end it, that's when we're gonna. The same way I came in with the hippity hop, we're gonna go out Miss Cheryl style, okay? If that's all right with you. Cheryl wanna know, does it take a lot of this body butter to moisturize with?
Do it take a lot?
Yeah.
No. But do it take it? Now we run into two different problems. Okay. You either a big person, little person, medium-sized person. That's a hard question to answer. You could have dry skin, oily skin, or whatever kind of skin you might have. And my brother just hit the like button, y'all.
Hey, he texted you and told you that? Oh, yeah. Speaking of that,
I just seen it across my screen.
Hey, well, tell him to hit that black subscribe button, whatever color it is, pink, purple, I don't know what color they got it today.
You just told him. You just told him.
Oh,
Thank
really?
you.
All right. Hey, call your whole family while we at. I need about 95 more subscribers to hit 1,000. So you call everybody you know. We'll be no, I'm kidding. No kidding, no kidding. So hey, I want to thank Unbiased and Miss Joyce for those gifts. I can't see them on StreamYard. I can't see them on the software that I'm using, but the families let me know. Anybody with a wrench, I want to thank y'all. I don't have moderators. I call them either they're part of the alliance, which are creators that we came together with like minds, or one of my co-hosts. They have the wrench. So thank y'all for letting me know that we received those, and thank Miss Joyce and Unbiased for the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, your next question. The nickels want to know, hey, you looking out for the ladies, but do you have something for the beards? I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got one. Mine don't
Do
grow.
I have something for the beards?
Yeah.
You know, and that's amazing how you said that, because that's been on my mind is, you know, some people have rough beards, some that's not together, where it's smooth, and you know how some of our beards go, not ours because I don't have one, but they go they separate, they have their own track record, you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking about creating a product or a line. I want to make a line. It might be for Christmas, for just men's beards, for the maintenance of men's beards. And also, if you have a gray beard and you are gray, white, light beard, and you want to keep it bright and pretty, it's certain products that can keep it that way. And I want to make that, to include that in that kit, where you can just open up your kit and all the products that you would need is right there. A moisturizer, or a shampoo, a conditioner. You know, that's what my goal is right now.
Well, I got to tell you now, I can't take credit. I just talk about I had a raggedy beard, but the nickels the one came up with that great question, because a lot of time, you know, I'm just stuck. I'm sorry, Miss Cheryl. I am stuck on this natural and no chemical part. That's the part I like. That's what's like the stuff I use on my face. I done tried every product, but I use Kiehl's. And I know it got chemicals too, but it does amazing stuff. It's just expensive. So I say that $8, man, to get our skin looking good. So, Charlene Hill put it here, your skin looks amazing. I put another comment, but you were talking. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Now you got everybody cracking up over here. Let me get back to it here. You got everybody cracking up right here. Start with your favorite couple. Shout out to your favorite couple, Shelton and Key. Shelton is one of the people that really helped me out on the channel, along with Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend, with topics and content. So, hey, they say, because this is him and his wife said, don't tell my business. If y'all got a trip that's coming up, they are travel advisors. They have a wonderful YouTube channel. They give you everything you need to know about taking cruises and traveling. So, hey, Keisha over here cracking up too, said, don't tell my business. So then G-Boy, hey, everybody like that. You know, boy, don't nobody want nobody in their business, but people sure can't find them.
Sometimes if you don't say it, then it's your fault. If you invite them to the live and they get to talking and you don't say, don't tell my business.
Hey, Unbiased said, mind your business, not mine. Now, speaking of Unbiased and Just Asking and the Nickels and all these people and TC, who else was there and did invite me? Desmond, he one of them. Who else was over there in that place? They didn't even invite me. They didn't invite you? No, they told me after they got there, they talking about, Rod, you ain't coming. They were kissing from the neck. You ain't coming. No, I tried to. I looked at their flights and everything. So they just want this crawfish kickback. Have you been to one of them meet and greets yet?
I have not. I wanted to go this year, but I had a grandson that graduated college the same weekend.
Oh yeah, that takes priority. That's a once in a lifetime, unless they go to get their master. And typically, when you get your master's and your doctorate, you ain't worrying about no ceremony. You just want your paper.
Now, nobody in my family told me to say this, and they didn't get on there. Did anybody say don't tell my business as far as my family?
I ain't seen them, and if I did see them, I ain't got to them yet. So go and tell their business.
So this is what's going on. On the 7th of June, my granddaughter is having a celebration because she graduated college also, and she's going to be a nuclear engineer.
Wow. That's not easy.
Now, I shouldn't dismiss my grandson because I'm proud. You know, I don't want it to sound like her job. I'm proud of her. Okay, but my grandson just graduated. Also, he'll be working for Best Buy, and what he'll be doing is he'll be assembling all the electronics. You know how they change up TVs and different models and all that. Well, he'll be with a crew. It's a crew of them go to different states, and they set up all the electronics. So that's what his job will be. So we are definitely proud of him also.
You know, I love, and we don't do that enough, Miss Cheryl. You know, I could turn on the TV right now and see unless I go to YouTube, see a whole lot of people I don't know. But it's and they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing positive. But you got young men and women out here, like what you just said, that are doing things. And I'll say to anybody that's listening right now that may be younger or just starting out, and this is one of the questions I have for you. I asked earlier, what would you tell today? What do you think of the days you? So I'm gonna ask you the question first. What would you say to a young adult that's going into adulthood right now? Like they ain't gonna turn an adult overnight, but they're getting ready to get out on their own. They've made it through college, and then I got something else to say. They made it through college, they graduated, and now they're about to start life. Or they didn't go to college. They went to a trade school, or they didn't do neither, but they're about to journey out of life. What would you say? What would be your advice?
What I would say, get in a field that you like, go to a job that you like, learn as much as you can, because whatever you learn, can't nobody take it away from you.
Ooh, say that again for the people in the back.
That's yours to keep. And in doing so, always remember, if you don't work, you don't pay in Social Security.
Man, you're going to make my speech longer than yours because you said some stuff. I ain't going to even repeat it. But I don't know why my nose was running, but I will say, you just said a lot. And I want to say work. Learn everything you can while you can. And don't be afraid to do something that's out of your comfort zone, young people. I joined the military in 1989. In 1988, I went to college and was anti that situation. But I ran out of options. One of my favorite words is options. You watch my videos now, I talk about teaching people how to have options in life. But back then, I ran out of options. So I did something, I seized that moment. I went to college, took all kind of courses, whether I was interested or not. Young people, learn as much as you can. You never know when you'll have to use or can use the things you may have learned decades ago to your advantage. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I just wonder what you thought. What would you tell? But if I was talking to a young man right now, men are supposed to lead, but learn the definition of a leader.
Yes.
Learn how to lead. Lead ain't always barking and screaming and yelling and cursing and hollering and all that. Some of the best leaders are quiet as a church mouse. They're observing.
Leaders actually train. They train and guide you and give you good, solid answers. It's not about learning words that we all know. Find some in a dictionary that, find some. There's a lot of words. There's a lot of words in the dictionary. And there's certain words that you just don't have to use all the time. And especially to get your point across. I believe that if you talk to children or young adults, talk to them, listen, and then have a real conversation, they'll go further.
The last thing I'm going to say to that, Ms. Cheryl, I have a quote, and I kind of use it not on this channel, but my investing channel and the credit channel. There's a cliche saying that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And that could be true. Or you should be in another room.
That is true.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put a spin on it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm the smartest person in the room. Yes, I'm in the wrong room. I'm going to go to a different room. I'm going to get even more knowledge, but I'm going back to that original room, and I'm going to help those people and bring them to the room I'm in.
There you go.
That's what's going on. We lead the people that's in that room, and some of them never get out that room. So hey, I'm gonna leave. What they've been saying, lady. I'm gonna land it right there. I'm gonna land the plane right there because we got a interview to finish up here. We got some more products. Let me share this screen here. Hey, Jigs, I see you come in the building, man. Thank you for being here.
I want to thank everybody that came in and supported Rod and myself on this interview. I really appreciate all of you all.
You know, the Nichols, Kizzy just left. I'm not sure if Desmond, they both probably just left, but she told me I'm going to be listening. I may be in the garden. Unless she out there typing in the garden, she be doing a lot of typing. And that's, y'all, would there be a points blank anything without the viewers, the subscribers, the channel members? No. Would there be Rod without YouTube? Yes. But y'all don't know how much I appreciate everyone being here tonight, not for a points blank experience or the points blank network, but I appreciate y'all being here for Miss Cheryl. This woman supports. She was in the live before I live, and I'm like, Miss Cheryl, you ready? She was in a whole other live. So am I right, Miss Cheryl, or am I making that?
Well, I was actually in 2 other lives.
Hey, don't tell them yourself, Miss Cheryl. They gonna wonder how you paying attention.
No. I can pay attention. I got one on my phone and I got one on the TV.
Okay, all right. I'm
with both of them, I interacted with them.
Speaking of own something before live, hey, just asking for a friend just dropped a new video on the kickback that was down in Jackson, Mississippi. The Crumbles kickback. That's DA, not THE. And man, it was. I watched the video right before I went live, so y'all check that out after this and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Go over to Miss Cheryl's channel. If anybody here could drop the link to Miss Cheryl's channel, if not, I can drop it. I hate to ask that, but please drop her link to her YouTube channel. If you go to her website, because I went there extensively, and you go right here and you go to YouTube, you can click right there. I've already dropped the website and the link. You can click YouTube, and it's going to take you right to the channel. I'll demonstrate it in a minute, but we got some more products to look at if I ain't mistaken. All right. Hey, whoa, Miss Cheryl, whoa. Now, I'm back to I can't see you on the screen, so I don't know how crazy I may be looking right now. What is a champagne? Can I guess that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and guess it.
Is that champagne and apple, like champagne back in the day when they had?
There you go. You got it.
I watched the Seven of the Sun like crazy. Okay, so
there you go.
You took champagne and made champagne or champagne.
You said it this right.
Miss Cheryl, you amazed me. As I was looking through the site before I researched it, I said, man, I can't wait to ask about some of these names. But this is y'all. Cocoa butter. Now, hey, I'm about to talk to y'all right now. I ain't got no other way but to say it, but it's all cocoa butter just because you get it from the store, only cocoa butter, or do we know this right here? All natural, no chemicals is only cocoa butter. $8? Now, I don't know if y'all saw the show that I did, Keisha just asking for a friend and your boy Rod from Points Blank Experience on the classroom, but we had a big old question about that organic sign they got in the grocery store because I ain't figured out what that is yet. You know, so I'm just saying, moving right along here. Now, cutie cucumber. Hey, boy, you like them cucumbers, huh, Miss Cheryl? Because I think you had 3 days of some pickle making or something going on over there.
But I don't know. You know, before I started making soap, I never smelled cucumber soap.
What it smell like? You tell me. Let me come back over here. What it smell like?
It is so refreshing. It smells like, cause you know that's like that's put in like the forefront, but the in the back is like a sexy kind of soft scent. But it's got the scent of the refreshness of a cucumber, and it's a great blend. And that sells pretty good.
Okay. Hey,
so
we got 12 real homies still in here. I'm gonna be ending this not because we got 12 people, but I'm looking at time. I typically like to keep these around an hour and a half. I'm not rushing, sure if you want to stay here, but I still got to go through your products now. We ain't leaving before we do that.
Okay, but I need to do a giveaway right quick.
Oh, okay. So hey, y'all giveaway time. All the people that left already, y'all don't call them back. That lessens your chances of winning. I ain't worried about the watch time. So hey, y'all can win if you don't call all those people back. But hey,
okay, I'm not gonna call nobody. Should stay. But anyway,
Hold up, Miss Cheryl. Just asking, just dropped Miss Cheryl's YouTube channel on both the horizontal or landscape side, whatever you want to call it. And she also dropped it on the vertical side. We are broadcasting vertically and horizontally. So if anybody want to check her out, Miss Cheryl, you get more props. They say you got some great prices, man. Now, all right. So how we doing this giveaway?
How many people in the chat?
It say 15 real homies. I don't know. Now that not in the chat. That's how many people. That includes the chat, the back, because I don't say the bushes. I just say the back.
Right.
You know, so everybody feel like typing all the time. So
I put it like this: we're going to do a giveaway, and we can do whatever number of people. Like we can do like to 20, from 1 to 20.
Oh man, Cheryl, that's too easy. They gonna get mad at me. 1 to 20. I ain't playing, but
it's one person gonna win regardless. You can do a 1 to 1,000. Still, just one person gonna win.
You calling the shots. 1 to 20. Y'all heard Miss Cheryl. Boy, 1 to 20. We got 14 real homies in the crib. You let me know when to start. Now, hey, when I see the number on my end, I'm gonna say stop. So you know, I'm here to refresh your computer, whatever you need to refresh your phone. So we already started yet. Just asking.
You're gonna have to do the number because I can't do the number because I can't see the thing.
Well, I tell you what. Here, I'm gonna you. Can you email me the number? I got my email. Well, no, that's too much. Okay, I'm gonna pick a number right now. I'm gonna pick a number, and I'll tell you when I see it. Is that cool with you, Miss Cheryl?
That's very cool with me.
All right, on your mark, get set, go. Put your numbers in here, and I'm looking. Maybe they rebooting. I don't know what they're doing, but maybe they don't hear us, Miss Cheryl. I don't see no number yet.
I see some. I see 2.
We got 9. We got 11. Stop, boy. I'm gonna show you what's on my screen. I'm gonna pull them down. Stop. See, I told Miss Cheryl that was too easy. So stop. Just asking came out with 11. This is what I'm seeing on my screen. Then Sassy had a comment. Sassy had 9. Just asking had 11. 12 is my number. That was my football number. And that's anything I play, that's always the number I pick first. So I probably won't do it again since I done told y'all my secret. Right behind her was one crafty sister with 12. Those. So who
got it?
Huh?
Who got it?
From here, just asking for a friend got to 12. I mean, I'm talking about seconds before one crack. This is what I'm seeing on my screen. Now, you got to keep in mind, everybody, we are doing vertical and horizontal. It's going to come to one location. So what did they win, Miss Cheryl? What did just asking for a friend win?
I won't just asking to email me. The one thing that I will do is, I don't know, just asking skin. So I don't want to send her a random something. She needs to email me at Cheryl. Can I say what it is? Cheryl Norise at 57@gmail.com.
So here I'm gonna type it in there for anybody that you may want. You just want her to have it. That's it for now, or it's
anybody can have my email number, especially if you go, y'all can see my personality. So if it's just you see my personality, I'll say it like that.
Okay, I'm looking.
You have it, but you see my personality.
G Mama Grove got some eyeballs in there. She might have. I don't know. Hey, what's them eyeballs, G Mama? You gotta tell me, man. G Mama always show me love when I go to other lives. So let me get back to the product, so I don't have you here all night. Okay, I'm on the correct. Hey, Gail Designs spoke while we were doing the giveaway. She came in. She said she on the correct alignment now. So I tell you what, man. Let's do one more. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I usually don't do these on my my channel. And then
congratulations. I've got to say that. Congratulations, baby. Yeah.
I'm only doing this because just asking we have a show together. And I don't want nobody to think we was over here. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. This is going to be the giveaway. Up to one of them $8 bar soaps, because I'm a businessman, so I ain't trying to break the bank. I'm a gift one. I'm going to do 2 gifts, but the second gift I have no control over. The first gift, your bar of soap of choice And I think, what are they, $8, Miss Cheryl? That's what I've been
If
seeing.
you're using just a regular bar soap, but if you're using a specialty soap like Clay's and oatmeals, those are 10.
All right, hey, yeah, I ain't that cheap. We'll do the up to specialty. So you can get an $8 bar, $10 bar. It's up to you. But I ain't gonna make mine so easy because they were too easy. I'm not about to do no 1 to 1,000 either, but I'm gonna do 1 to 50. Don't start yet. I want to make sure everybody's synced up. Hey, Gail says she's late, but she made it. You can always check the replay. There's no such thing as late on my channel. If you're here, you're fine. So if you reset, I'm gonna give you about 30 more seconds. I'm gonna be looking for the number, and let me I'm 1 through 50, and I have my number. Y'all can go ahead and start. I have my number. Remember, it's whatever number, whenever I see it first. And I'm gonna go ahead and type my number in the chat so that way y'all will know. I can't type that fast. The only thing I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna put it in the chat. I ain't that crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead. All right, we're out to the races, man. Tixie got 49, Sassy got 26. I feel like I'm at the auction. Sassy got 45, Tixie 31. There's only these two players. Crafty got 22. Sassy got 50, Tixie 16, Tixie 13, Sassy 30, Tixie 2, Sassy 33, Sassy 25, Tixie 43. Gail says 1. How you doing? Blessings. Hey, 20. Hey, we got a game. 1 to 50, daughter. You might want to get in where you fit in. 22, 26, 45. Crafty got 45. That's not the number. Boy, y'all, I can't believe this, man. And it's a crazy number. I would never wear this number on a football jersey when I played for nothing. That should be a kind of a hit if you watch football. I would never wear this number. Tigsy say 50. Jag say 14. Gail says 4. Tigsy 23. Boy, I hate I did 1 to 50. I should have listened to you. What? Crafty said 44. Man, Tigsy 47. Gail 11. Sassy 28. 1 to 50 is the number. Sassy 38. Oh, man, I think Just Asking is not playing because I don't see her, and I know she'd be all up into this. Jags is 23, and she's already won, and I like when people do that. You've already won. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, boy, I thought I saw it. These glasses doing tricks over here, man.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it. What the heck? I thought I felt some... see what that was. Okay. I'm still looking. 47, 1, 41. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. 18. Man, I can't believe I don't see this yet. It's not 12. And I'll tell y'all the reason behind this number. Man, stop. I got to do a quick Q&A because I felt like someone was biting me and I lost my mind over here. So give me a second. Make sure I didn't see anybody else. The number is 41. Sassy so far. Got it. I'm going back real quick. It don't take me long. Well, I couldn't believe it took so long to get that number. That number has sentimental value. I've said a few different live streams. Let me look here. Anytime I do something like this, and I probably have to change that too, since I'm telling y'all all my secrets tonight. That is how my mother was when she passed. So I always choose that number. So let's see here. Nope, that was it. Sassy got it. 41. Congratulations, Sassy. Stop. Sassy says 0. Now it's 1 to 50. Man, hold on. Let me see something. I thought something bit me over here, Miss Cheryl. It felt like it. I don't know. I might be. Then I cut my fingernails, so I can't really tell. I don't know. I think I'm dreaming. All right. So anyway, all right. Congratulations to the winner. Oh, YouTube kept timing me out. Sorry about that. So Sassy's gonna Sassy, hit me up on Instagram at pointsblankexperience and let me know what soap you want. Just asking for a friend. Email Cheryl to say what you want. And y'all, I'm going to do one more quick giveaway, but this here I can't control, but I need to take care of this here, and hopefully it don't. Let me change something here, and then we're going to go through these products and be closing this out. I've already stated that I'm going to end this with a song that I didn't write it. the lyrics I wrote it, but the lyrics was not inspired by Miss Cheryl, but I think of her every time I hear this song, and I've heard it quite a bit before I decided to release it. Let me just make sure. The experience. Oh, why don't I just go to my channel? I'm over here tripping, man, y'all. I am okay. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give 5 memberships away, 5 channel memberships. It will be up to a month, and I'll be doing a live stream, a members only live next week. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna do it. It looked like, let me see what we got, people. Okay, so if you're on the vertical side, I would jump over to the horizontal. Well, it's not gonna matter. It don't matter where you are. It's gonna pick whoever's. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and do that right now. And man, let me see. Oh no, I'm about to super chat myself. That ain't what I wanted to do. Y'all bear with me here, man. It's a lot going on over here. I have to get on YouTube to do this. I can't. Let me see if I can give them. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see who they are. I'll see who they are. I don't have any control over this. It takes place. So I just gifted the 5 memberships. Congratulations, One Crafty Sister, Juicing with Jay, who just became a subscriber yesterday. The Experience with Sassy, Dolores, Just Kaya TV, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So hey, I do giveaways. I give away memberships twice a month. So congratulations to those people. Let me
congratulations, everyone.
Once again, let me look and see who that was. That was starting up here. One Crafty Sister, Juicing with Jay, Experience with Sassy, Dolores, Just Kaya TV, and that's it. And you will receive an email in case you forgot. It is good for 1 month. After that, you'll have to renew on your own. And you best believe you're going to see some behind the scenes stuff that people won't see on my regular channel. So let me get over here, pull this comment down. We're going to go ahead and go through. I'm only gonna pull this up so I can take it down and get me in Michelle. We're gonna go through this, Michelle. We're gonna get ready to get out of here. All right, I'm on the wrong thing. And I see what y'all mean, because even on my YouTube, it's a small delay. Now, this damn good body soap I cracked up when I saw that. What's that all about, Miss Cheryl?
That's what it is. What you want me to say?
Nothing. You said it all. Just some damn good body. So who is Dorothy? Who is Dorothy?
Dorothy, that's my mother's name, and Dorothy loves the scent of rose.
Wow, man, that is beautiful that you dedicated that to your mom. And that is fire, because I've heard about the stallion. I recently heard about the fire. What's going on with the fire? Soap, body scrub, body butter. What kind of scent is that? Does it have a scent?
Well, man, I'm sorry. Say it again.
The fire line, your fire body soap, body scrubs.
I'll give you a little background on it.
Okay.
When you're making soap, it's certain things that you can and cannot use with different oils. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They make things for soap makers. They're called dupes. They're like duplicate scents of like a cologne.
Uh-huh.
So this fire is a duplicate of Polo.
Gotcha. Okay. So I know when you go to sometimes the vendors at outlets and some malls, I don't know, they used to do it a lot. It'll have its own name, and then it'll say this is a version of, like you just said, Polo. Okay.
What happens? Soap, when you're making soap, some of the perfumes, colognes, scents, essential oils, different oils will make it race. Will make the oils race. Like it'll start separating and look like you have to know what chocolate does, and it'll break apart. It'll be like a bunch of rice in a bowl.
Oh, I got you.
And that won't make it hold the form because it race the oils. So you can't use the actual colognes and the perfume. So you have to have duplicates of that.
Gotcha. Now, when I saw this soft and sexy, is that for women only? Or can a man be soft and sexy too?
A man can, but You can do whatever you want to.
Well, who is this for then? Because I already got in trouble with Big Man.
Definitely for women. Ask Tigsy who it's for.
Hey, okay, Tiggs, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know. Tiggs, you just said it ain't for you, Rod. That's what I got out of that.
Ask CC who it's for.
So ask CC and Tigsy. Okay, all right. Hey, okay, CC and Tigsy. Y'all ain't got to worry about it. I think I got the picture. So this stallion for men.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that's pretty popular. Now, I ain't going to be mad at you. People want to buy them. And I'm telling you right now, that's the one I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what the men like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, what's your most, out of just telling people, just now, because we're going into business mode here, what's your most popular product that you have in your mind?
Well, soft and sexy Tigsy put it on the map.
Well, now you keep bringing Tiggs up, telling her business. Tiggs, I'm gonna let you tell it. I ain't gonna even her. I ain't gonna be in the middle of that.
She made a video. She told her own business.
Oh, she made a video. Okay. I gotta find out what's going on.
What Tigsy, my girl Tigsy, is saying. But anywho, the oatmeal soap is my biggest seller out of everything. And my second biggest is my, can you see it? My watermelon soap. A lot of people have been buying the watermelon soap. This is a limited edition. I don't do that all the time. I did it because we're in a garden club.
Now, so let me make sure I understand this, because I like I said, I'm a businessman. I have a couple my hands in a couple of different pots. Y'all, I'm gonna do this here for Cheryl. She said this is limited edition watermelon. Now, if I couldn't figure out none of them, I figured this one out. It's regular price $8. Right now, it's on sale for $5. She also offers Afterpay. You can get, now I don't know who's gonna need to take advantage of this, but just in case you do, Cheryl offers 4 interest-free payments of $1.25. You can go Google Pay, Woo Pay, Yo Pay, as long as it don't back pay it and not go through. $5. Hey, where you gonna put that? Hey, never mind. I can't do you like that. I'm about to ask you a non-business question because that would have been right. I'm promoting you and then trying to get something cheap on my own. That ain't cool. So there it is, y'all. She said that's becoming very popular, and it's probably not. She got 38 in stock, 38 left. See how I'm dissecting this, Miss Cheryl? We gotta get this out there. We gotta get this out there. And when I type up this description, this thing in my description, I ain't gonna get over there and just say Cheryl's website. I'm gonna show you some love. I'm gonna show you some love, okay? All right. Now let me see here. Thank you, Tigsy. Okay, it jumped on me. All right, Juicing with Jay said that watermelon soap look good. I'm gonna pull it up. Gail says the oatmeal soap for dry skin or eczema. Yes,
definite.
Yes, it is. So
you see what I'm holding up, Rod?
Huh?
Can you see what I'm holding up?
Oh no, let me get rid of some of this stuff on the screen here so we can see.
I am holding up deodorant also. I make men's and women's deodorant in different scents. The base of it is baking soda. I also make it in arrowroot.
Wow.
So deodorant.
So you got deodorant, you got soap, you got scrubs, you got what you call them little things you had?
Bath crumbles.
Yeah, them crumbles. I mean, you got it all. You got it all. So
I have shea butter, chapstick. It's wait a minute, what is it called? I can't see this thing, but you'll see chapstick on my I don't want to say lip balm. Sorry, I ain't trying to promote them. But look, I also make the lip balms in different flavors. I have peppermint, pineapple, and grape in lip balm. I also, while supplies last, I make air fresheners. And I have, I think it's like 5 different ones. But what I have in my hand now is a baby powder one and a pineapple jasmine air freshener. But I make, I think it's 5 5 different kinds. I also, Rod, did you want to say something else, sir, or you want me to do my thing?
Keep on going. I want you to do your spill. That'll give me about 3 minutes. Take your time.
Okay, this right here, I'm hitting it because it's got actual oatmeal in it. This is a body wash, and this is for that skin. You know, like if you don't want to use a bar soap, you can also use the body wash that's liquid. It's it has oatmeal in it. It's soothing, and yes, it bubbles. You can see the bubbles. I don't know if you can see it, but it's bubbles in the top of here, and it's really good. Just something I thought of is to put oatmeal in there. Then I have these are my this is a this one is if you don't want any kind of color or perfume or scents. If you don't want any scents or color in it, I made the and I tell you, like when people get sick, so sick that scents bother them, then that's where you would purchase the It has all the benefits of all of my body wash, but this one don't have anything in it besides the body wash. It don't have any type of scent or color. And I thought of that because everybody cannot have scents or color, and that's why I made that one. And this is soft and sexy that I've been talking about. And this is the package I put it in. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I just kind of packaged it up. This is the caramelized, and let me explain something to you, just in case somebody don't know. When you have handmade products that's natural, sometimes you have to shake them up. You can't just like sometimes it'll try to separate, but a little shake like this will take it back to solid. It's not anything wrong with it, but sometimes things, handmade don't do what they put in the commercial brands. See, like if you can see this is separated. And let's do a shake.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Miss Cheryl. I've seen commercial brands separate, so I mean that shouldn't be new to everybody.
I didn't know. I've been using these so long that I, make my own body everything, and you see how fast that came together.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Just so people can know. And this is minty mint. Like if you're a gardener and you want to go outside, you don't want to smell like anybody's perfume. Try minty mint, because mosquitoes and all that, they don't like this scent. So that's why I made this. Is for the gardeners mostly. And some people like to wear mint, And I have it in a bar, and I have it in the bottom. I also have a soothing bath crumbles, and that's in the mint. But I have just about everything I make. I have the bath crumbles for, and I also make. This is a scrub. I just picked up 2 different jars. This is Dorothy's Rose. This is what did I just say? This is the scrub, and they're always packaged. They're sealed, and that's it. This is 8 ounce. This is an 8 ounce jar. And then I have the body butter. These are for men and women. It just all depends on the scent. But this is the 8 ounce jar of men's butter, right? And this is grounded.
Wow, so many options, Miss Cheryl. So many options.
And I try to like I think about people, and I try to touch people, the people I have came across or whatever. I wanted to make sure I kind of get a wide variety of different skin types. And I didn't know if I told you all I was a licensed beautician in the 90s.
Man, you just a jack of all trades, or a Miss Cheryl of all trades.
Yeah, I used to. That's what I did. I was a beautician, and I loved it.
When y'all go to her website, let me share this real quick. You'll know you're in the right place because it's going to say right at the top, Cheryl's Bubbling Things, power in every drop. And it's ironic because we're getting ready to close this out. We're approaching that 2-hour mark. And the song that I'm going to close this, the first word is exactly what Miss Cheryl has, is power. And I'm going to have her say her closing remarks, but her website, let me put it in here one more time. Let me make sure I got it right here. Let me drop her website, and it will be in the description of all of my live streams on Points Blank Experience and Investing with Rod until I deem that it's not been beneficial. And I will be talking about it free of charge in my videos as well and my lives. I do more videos on my investing channel. So here's the website right here. We're going to get ready to get out of here. What up, Information Man Show, man? This is one of my mentors on YouTube. I learned a lot from this guy, how to do interviews. We've collaborated together. Appreciate you being here, my brother. Blessings, man. All right, so Miss Cheryl, there it is. I'm gonna bring us on the screen. You have any? Well, I got one more question before you say your last parting word. One more question.
Okay.
Has this been an experience?
Oh, definitely. Kizzy, the Nichols, they taught me how to do a community post. And that was one of the things that helped me send people over to this channel. And I didn't know how to do it. So I was excited about that. That's one experience. The other one is you read what a lot of people said, and let me express myself the way I wanted to express myself. And that's very important to me instead of having a script. Mm-hmm. I'd rather be myself, and I'd rather for you to be yourself. So I appreciate that also. And yes, sir, it was an experience, a beautiful experience.
Well, I told you before we started, this was your show. I was just going to be kind of hosting and pulling up the comments. We got a last few here. Information Man said, thank you, brother. Got to have you back on the show. You let me know when I'm there, man. All I need is like a 30-minute heads up. I don't even need it long. Give me 15 minutes and I'll be there, bro. All right, Miss Cheryl, you have any, and I want to say this here. Juicy with Jason, I'm here because of that post, had to support the Nichols. Just asking for a friend. I kind of watched when they not first started, but shortly after they started. Man, the support that they're giving people and meeting people and doing so. I wish we had this when I started YouTube. The Nichols, there's a lot of people. I visit your channels because I see the Nichols posts. And I'm subscribed to you people. I don't know why I'm not getting a notification. So I really depend on their posts. People, if you got somebody you know that's trying to work and have great information, share it out. Share it out. It don't have to be Rod. It don't ever have to be Rod, but share somebody that you know, that you like, that you believe in. You believe in their product, their information, their wisdom. Share them out. Miss Cheryl, you got anything you want to close out with before I say my closing?
I sure do. This is going to be way off subject, but I'm going to bring you back. I'm getting ready to do a series. I haven't posted it yet, but we're going to learn how to make bread. And if you are interested, look out for a post from me saying that I want to make different types of bread. And there is no charge other than you buying your own supplies. And I just wanted to say it because so many people charge for that. And I'm not that person. So please come watch to see if you can do that. I want to thank each and every one that stopped by just to hear me, to look at what's going on, to visit Rod. And I love this community. I met a lot of awesome people, and I appreciate that also. I'm just a normal person that appreciate everything that's been going on since I've been with this community. And I really, really thank each and every one of you all.
Well, Miss Cheryl, I'm sorry. If you have more, keep going. Take your time.
Take your time, young man. Oh, yeah, man. Just this is just a blessing, just to be able to do what we're doing, and I just want to share. And anybody want to know something, just call me. Don't call me. Text me, email me, whatever it is that you have available. I like sharing and sharing knowledge. And I'm a person that wants you to strive to be better. Always invest in yourself. Always. When you get up in the morning, whether it's for a company or for yourself, invest in yourself. It's very important.
Well, man, it's kind of hard to come behind that. And I want to pull up a couple comments and I'm going to say my closing remarks. And then if y'all still here, stick around. This song I'm dropping right after this live stream. It's not monetized or anything, but it's something. And I'm gonna talk about the description in a minute. Just Asking said, wonderful show. Just Asking for a friend. A lot of people just say Just Asking. She got one of her own names like Point Blank Experience, so we break it down. Wonderful show, Miss Cheryl. I will be placing an order. Big Rick said, Rod, you still doing it, man. I don't stop till the mic drop. Let me change it up a little bit. And Big Rick, y'all go check out Big Rick. He's doing big things over there. He's another content creator that just started. I was his 301 subscriber. Now that he just crossed 500, he's moving pretty fast. So, all right. What's your email? What's your email again, Miss Cheryl?
Cheryl Norise 57 at gmail.com. Cheryl's Bubbles at outlook. What is it?
It's .com. It's .com. Your website is .org, but your email is .com.
Right. I couldn't remember all of that. I had to write it down so I wouldn't mess it up, and I still messed it up.
I told you I had you, Miss Cheryl.
You did say that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rod, this was a very good live. Tonight you have witnessed greatness. Greatness not in the form of who's got money and who's not, but you witnessed an inspiring young lady that came out here. She was herself. She brought so much wisdom and knowledge. I typically say on my channels, I don't drop gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders. I'm going to hit you right upside the hill with the truth. Tonight, I didn't have to drop any because Miss Cheryl dropped them all. She is what I call the epitome of not only a sister, not only a Black woman, but she's the epitome of a woman. So many times we want to say Black woman. How about just a woman, period? I look at this young lady and I think extremely highly of her. Let me see if we got anything else in here. Okay, hold on. This is what I'm talking about. This is the last thing I'm going to say. One thing I saw tonight, we had a group of us, people that looked like me. It was no arguing, no bickering. We had people in the back, maybe people watching, being nosy. I can't control that. But what I saw in these comments, people came in to have a good time and be supportive. If we do more of that, it's amazing where we can be. Looking at this, Just Asking for a friend, and say, I would like to give my win to Miss Jerry Allen. And I can probably guess why she's doing that, because every show of the classroom, every live we do, it's two people we look for. We look for other people, but it's two people we look for that are in this live stream. That's Miss Cheryl and Jerry. And they've been there. I think Miss Jerry may have missed once and Miss Cheryl may have missed one. That's because they had other engagements. So that's why that gift, that's why I ask, they usually say scratch your back and I scratch mine. No, it ain't about Rod's back. It's who's scratching everybody's back. If we know better, let's do better. Invest in yourself. Remember, you are the CEO of you. You want to be in charge of something, you wanted to be a CEO all your life, bam, you got it right now. You are the CEO of you. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read through these comments, but I'm going to start this song. And Miss Cheryl, I just want you to know I wrote this song. I will be dropping it tonight as soon as I finish. Well, shortly after I finish this. Let me find it here. But this song made me think about you every time I hear it. And I've heard it several times before I release. I released it on Point Blank Experience. And tonight I'm releasing on my music channel, Soulful Southern Sounds. So I got to get this. I will be releasing it tonight. Thank you, Ms. Cheryl. As you can see from the screen, the passcode to success for the entire Point Blank network is 247-365. Meaning we stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 365 days a year, we play to win. One last thing I'll leave with everyone. If you don't invest in yourself now and make money while you're asleep, you'll work until you don't or can't work anymore. On behalf of Miss Cheryl, your boy Rob, Point Blank Experience, and the entire Point Blank Network, thank each and every one of y'all for coming. Much love. And as I end each and every video or live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. Until the next time, it has been an honor and a pleasure. We'll see y'all later. Much love, y'all.
Going back in time.
Please take me back.
Going back decades.
A few to be exact. My mom said, boy, focus on school, you always plotting and scheming. But my granny told me, son, ain't nothing wrong with dreaming. I used to dream of being a star, a big home, diamond rings, and a big old fancy car. Growing up in the South, my dreams were bigger than most. This old dude at the juke joint said to me once, ain't nothing glamorous for us country folks. Fishing hoes, gravel roads, country cooking was what I knew. I knew there was something bigger, depending on the path I choose.
Much love, y'all. Peace.